everyone! Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on a kind of cake I actually haven't tried before. Today I'm going to be trying to make my first roll cake, and the theme is going to be adventure time. Specifically, we are going to be making a Lady Rainicorn roll cake. This tutorial might be a little tougher than the last baking one, but I think if I can do it, you can definitely do it. So I really hope you try this one out. Enjoy the tutorial, and I'll see you all soon. Bye!
Here's what you'll need in your inventory. Start by creaming the half cup powdered sugar and the stick of butter. Then slowly add in the 2 egg whites. Mix it up again. Then add the flour. The recipe I used called for 4 1/4 ounces, and I just converted that to a half cup plus 1 1/2 tablespoons. Now divide up the dough into 5 separate bowls. We're gonna dye these into some of Lady Rainicorn's colors. You could go all out and include all the colors of the rainbow, but I skipped some so I wouldn't have to dye as much. You can use any kind of food coloring for this, liquid, gel, or powder. The colors I made were black as an outline color, then a pinkish purple for the main color. This ended up a little more purple than I wanted, but I didn't really mind. Then I also did blue, green, and yellow. Now add the colors to piping bags or just some sandwich bags. Put your drawing under some parchment paper on your baking sheet. Now is the fun and kind of tricky part. Snip the corner of your bag to make a small hole and start tracing the outline of your picture. Be careful and have all the patience of a Jedi warrior. Once the outline is done, put it in the freezer for a couple minutes to firm up so it doesn't goop onto the next color we do. Then fill in all the places that need the pink color next, and then put it in the freezer for another couple minutes. Do this for the rest of your colors, and then leave it in the freezer until it's time to bake. While the oven is preheating, separate the 4 eggs. In the bowl that has the egg whites, add a teaspoon of cream of tartar and a 1/4 cup of sugar. Now beat up those egg whites until they form firm peaks. This will take a few minutes. In the bowl with the egg yolks, add another 1/4 cup of sugar and then mix those up until they turn a nice light color. Once the mixtures are combined, add the 3/4 cup of flour and 5 tablespoons of melted butter in 2 batches. Also, make sure your melted butter isn't too hot, or else it might cook the eggs, and we don't want that. After the mixture is combined and there are no more flour streaks, pour the mixture into your baking pan that you just took out of the freezer. Smooth it out and then drop it on the counter a few times to pop any air bubbles that might have formed. Put the cake in the oven for 7 minutes. Keep an eye on it. You don't want to overcook it or else it will be too tough to roll without cracking. After taking the cake out of the oven, cut around the edges so the cake isn't stuck to the pan anywhere. Immediately flip the cake onto another pan lined with more parchment paper. After flipping the cake, gently peel away the other parchment paper. Then add another sheet of parchment paper and flip it again. Carefully roll the cake up. Roll towards the design so that it will be visible. Leave it to cool like this while we get our filling ready. For my cake's filling, I'm just doing a basic whipped cream. You could do anything you want, like cream cheese or store-bought frosting, but I just thought whipped cream would taste good with some fresh fruit and not be too sweet. This is just whipping cream mixed on high with a tablespoon or two of powdered sugar and a teaspoon of vanilla. Prepare your fresh fruit into the sized pieces you want, and it's time to assemble this cake. Unroll the cooled cake and get rid of the parchment paper. Spread the whipped cream onto the inside of the cake. Add as much fresh fruit as you want. And then roll it up. Yay! Our cake is done and it looks totally awesome.
Alright guys, so our Lady Rainicorn roll cake is all done and I'm so excited to try it. I think it looks really good. The Lady Rainicorn rainbow design transferred really well onto the cake and I think it looks really cool. I would definitely try this again for all kinds of other themes. One thing to keep in mind though, if you ever want to try this with something with words on it or writing on it, make sure that you're doing a mirrored image because the print is going to transfer on the other direction. So I'm really excited. Let's give this a try. I like this kind of cake a lot because the sponge cake is like an angel food cake but just more dense. And then the whipped cream and fresh fruit filling goes really well with it. It's not overpowering. It's nowhere near as sweet as those Pokeball cupcakes I showed you guys last week. So I really hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. I hope the task didn't seem too daunting and I really want you guys to all give it a try sometime. Please like and subscribe to see more of my videos. I really like making them and I hope you guys like watching them and I'm looking forward to making a lot more for you guys. See you next time. Bye guys!